Hey guys, happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be talking about spirit guides. And the reason why we're going to be talking about spirit guides is because I was actually inspired by one of you guys, and we're going to share a story so you can kind of see how they communicate with us. We all have spirit guides. Hopefully, you know that. And spirit guides are not reserved just for energy workers. Every single person has them. And if you ever feel alone or like you have nobody, or you are having a rough time, or you are in victim mentality, low vibration, you have hit the rock bottom, you are not alone. You always have your spirit guides. Always. Remember that. Remember that. And they do communicate with you, and there are ways you can connect better with them. Now, spirit guides are obviously there to guide you, which is why we call them spirit guides. So, for them to guide us, they do need to kind of show us things. Since we are clearly not on the same level, they are not human beings. They can't communicate with us the way we communicate with each other. So they have to find different ways. And this is why we don't clearly understand them. We kind of think these are coincidences, or this is just us, or whatever it is. So we're gonna be talking about some ways that they communicate with us. We're also gonna be sharing. I'll be sharing the example from one of my clients, and we're also gonna talk about how you can connect with them more. And let's just start with that one. So, how do you connect better with your spirit guides? Through meditation, through prayer, and just through working on yourself, your vibration, self awareness, um, just being aware of the world, of your role, of your path, of where you came from, working on your spirituality, things like this. That's how you connect with them more and more. And some of the ways that they communicate with us, number one is obviously through our intuition. So basically, our intuition, that voice, that is our spirit guides. And when it comes to intuition, it's very important to be able to tell the difference between intuition and fears. And the reason why is because we all have fears because of our programming. And everybody's programming is basically a lot of fear. That's just how it is. And kind of to make your intuition more clear and your fears, just to kind of get rid of them, I guess, although you can't fully. You need to work on that. You need to reprogram your brain and work on this type of things. Then they communicate with us through signs, which we are going to be talking a bit more later. Our dreams, that inner voice. You know how sometimes you will get a thought, a random thought that is not your own. That is your spirit guides. And now I'm going to share an example from one of my clients. So, this client, this is actually a former client. I worked with this client, I guess, a year ago. I'm not sure how long ago, but it's been a while. And we have worked on basically a problem with her job, and that went well. That worked. And then she contacted me, I guess last week, because she now has a love matter with her partner. So it's not an ex; it's her current partner. And she asked for a reading, and basically she didn't give me any information about what's really going on. She just kind of wanted to check the situation. So what I saw, among other things, but this is like the thing that this audio is about, I saw that there was this other woman, somebody from his past that he is still, having something unresolved with. And so I told my client in the reading about this and said, I don't know if you know about this woman or not, but that is a big problem here. And then, she listened to the reading and she sent me a message and said that she's shocked because, yes, there is a woman from the past and she knows about her. And then she said that one night she was watching TV, I guess a movie or something, and suddenly on the TV, because, obviously her partner's disc was connected to the TV. Um, but suddenly, something happened, like a glitch, and there was all of a sudden a photo on the TV of him and this woman from the reading. And she said that she was really scared when this happened and that it seemed like there was a ghost showing her this photo. So basically, what happened was her spirit guides giving her a sign. So it wasn't a glitch, it wasn't, just a coincidence. It was a sign, it was a message from the spirit guides. And, I guess in her case, it was pretty obvious, and it's usually not this obvious for majority of the people. So this is why you have to pay attention and you have to understand that there are no coincidences basically. And there's a meaning in everything, and you just gonna have to learn to decode messages from your spirit guides because everybody gets them. Okay. So I absolutely hope that this was inspiring because our spirit guides are so important, obviously, and they're here to help us. So we are meant to have help. We are meant to have help and guidance. And sure, magic, tarot, all of these practices are a part of it, but we also have spirit guides. How amazing is that? And shouldn't we all just want to connect with them even more? So I absolutely hope everybody is going to be working on on a better connection with their spirit guides because they're awesome and they're there to help you. So, anyways, guys, this is what I have for you today. Short and sweet. I hope you had a really nice week. Bye.